Podcast. We are live. I'm doing this more so because I felt like, just talking about the life cycle of Black Ops 3 Zombies. And in my personal opinion, I don't know about Ethan's, I think Black Ops 3 had one of the best life cycles in COD history. Life cycle. Well, see, my thing is, I'm very, very stuck with the Call of Duty Treyarch, or Call of Duty's Treyarch side of everything, or Treyarch side of Call of Duty. My bad. I think they do it very well. They've proven time and time again that, they aren't just a one-hit wonder. They're not, oh, we made one good game and we're piggybacking off of it. Like, no, my personal opinion is Zombies is what made, the Black Ops series so successful and so lucrative. Just because, like, they've basically done everything with it, They're the first, or they had Black Ops 3 be pretty much the first Call of Duty to put out a DLC, a purchasable DLC, after its DLC season. Like, Zombie Chronicles, like, it wasn't a part of the season pass. Which I know some people, I don't know about you, but I know some people are like, oh, what the fuck, I paid $50 for it and I don't even get this, we have to pay another $30. So I don't know what your view is on that.
I really like these gadgets. Right between the Gaza.
Just to throw out a quick fact, he doesn't have Garage Crovy or Horizon Drock.
A shotgun. Now I just need a shot glass.
I'm gonna be honest. I'll bring up after you say your tidbit. I'm gonna just bring out a quick point. Just letting you know.
How shiny she is. I think it's taunting me. I don't like monkey. Remind me of circus in that one class.
Garage Crovy and all that. Well, I can only really disagree with that because I'm gonna just bring it back to Black Ops 2 days where when I started playing, I really started playing in Mob of the Dead, which was the second DLC, and then Die Rise was the first. Okay. Die Rise, to me at the time, I'm 18 right now, so when Die Rise released, I was probably 13, 12 in that fucking area, honestly. Like, Die Rise was fucking massive. I never played Moon. I never played Shang. I never, played any of those massive maps before. Sorry, I'm burping a lot. I'm drinking a Mountain Dew right now. But I never played any of those maps. So, going from trans shit to Die Rise, I still played Town, Nuketown, Farm, Bus Depot for a long while. And then Mob of the Dead came out, and I was like, I like the setting. So I slowly learned that map. And, then Buried came out. And Buried was just stupid easy. Like, honestly, you want to learn a map and you want it to be, I wouldn't even say good, just kind of help get your bearings on what to learn, what's important to know, Just get the repetition of habit in your system, essentially, for, alright, and I'm using Buried as an example here. Alright, I'm going to get the LSAT off the wall, so I'm going to stay up in the spawn area for a couple rounds, or you were smart and you maxed the fuck out of your bank, and you're like, alright, I'm just, ignore all zombies, just gonna go run straight to the bank, whatever happens, happens, I'm worrying about getting from here to there. And that's just what you did. Like, you learned the, like I said, the repetition and just the consistent movement of, alright, what do I do next? And a lot of people probably started on, if they picked up on Black Ops 2, they probably really got into knowing and learning maps well. I'm going to say just learning them well during Buried, just because it was so fucking easy. And then, obviously, Origins came around, and that's really when I think the community really blossomed with more content creators and shit like that. But anyways, I can't really say, like, the first map is always going to be easier to learn than the last map in a game cycle. Yeah. Well, what I'm saying is that from my point of view, I don't think the earlier release the map is, the easier it is. Because I'm pretty sure there's, voice crack. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people out there that are like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Shadows is like the easiest fucking map, or the Kino and 5 are super easy, or Noct is super easy, you know, just like the first maps. Or they're like, no, these are pretty difficult fucking maps, you know? Say it. Straightforward. Go from point A to point B and get what you need to get, and then
that will keep them out for a while.
with the thunder gun, yeah.
Salute!
No, honestly, like, Black Ops 2 was the beginning of the end for the ray gun. I'ma just be real. Sorry to cut you off, but, like, if you played Black Ops 1, or World at War, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, and Black Ops 3, you'll know every game has just this very different ray gun to it, and it's a very different feel. It's a very different play style too at that. So you're not just playing with the same ray gun in every game. In Black Ops and World at War, actually, a ray gun could probably easily, and I want to emphasize easily, get you to round 50, no issue. Like, it would get you to round 50 and you would be fucking set. You wouldn't even need the Wonder Waft and either Shino Numa or Darius until probably round 100, to be very real. And even in Shino, you don't even need the Wonder Waft at all. You got the Flogger. No. Yeah, obviously. But in Black Ops 1, I would argue that the ray gun would get you to 50, and it would still hold its own pretty decently. Oh, sorry guys, like I'm sniffing a lot. As you know, earlier today I did tell you guys I am a little sick, but excuse me. Just the early Black Ops 1 ray gun could easily get you to around 50, hold its own, maybe mid 70s, and that's just me though. And I'm also the type of guy where, or I was used to be the type of player where I never really used wonder weapons. I'd have them in my loadout, yes, but I would rarely use them. Unless, like, dire situations. Granted, back then, I did not know that the Thunder Gun didn't produce any drops. I had no fucking idea about that, by the way. I just found out about that, like, 2 weeks ago. I'm serious. And I would just rarely use it unless I needed to. Actually, we'll come back to that point. The point I did want to make, though, earlier you said that you learned Revelations and you thought you could easily learn Der Eisendrache, and that you feel like you're missing out on a really great map. I agree with that to a point, but I have to argue the fact that Gorod Krovi was better. Just because... Yeah. Oh no, I'm completely ignoring storyline in this. Like, I'm not including it at all. Like, both maps are really good. Der Eisendrache, you have 4 bows, which kind of gives you just an infinite number, really, of possibilities of loadouts. Yeah, if you're going for high rounds, your loadout looks very cookie cutter to like everyone else that's gotten to round 50 plus. Like, I'm just being honest, guys. Like, usually Der Eisendrache 50 plus, you're rocking Stormbow with HVK with Deadwire and the KRM with maybe Turn. I usually put Turn on it. And that's just what you're rocking, and there's nothing wrong with it. But I would have to argue that it's just a very easy map. And I personally enjoyed Gorod Krovi a lot more because there was just more to do. Like, the setup was more, just the map produced more replay value than Der Eisendrache did. Like, I've gotten all the bows multiple times, just, like I said, like countless fucking times. It's really easy to get all the bows if you know what you're doing, if you know what to look for to hit. If even the magma bow, for those of you who know how the magma bow's upgrade is, and if you don't, basically lots of precision. You need a lot of precision aim with it, and it's stupid. But just after certain points of knowing the map very well, even the magma bow just gets so easy to do. There's no more challenge involved. There's just, okay, kind of what's next to do, aside from just sit there and spend hours upon hours upon hours upon hours camping in a corner with either Alchem or Cashback on Q. But with Gorod Krovi, though, it's very... It always keeps me on my toes. Like, I've never been set up, 100% set up and ready to continue my game for the long haul and the high rounds to, like, ridiculous numbers before round 25. I've never been prepared before 25 legit ever, just because it's a very big map. It's very complicated no, not very complicated, but it gets really complicated, and it's very hard to sorry, like I said, guys, I do apologize for the sniffing. I'm just very sick, or not very sick, but sick enough that I got like a clogged as fuck nose. But Grod Crovey, like with the Fist of Sigrid or the Gauntlet of Sigrid, that takes a solid like 10 minutes to do. And if you don't know what you're doing, it's even longer. You know? And like you find like, oh, this is the best area to do it, or you figure out different ways to, oh, how can I optimize and get all this stuff done quicker? Because if you're going for high rounds, you're getting the Vesper with Deadwire, the I'm trying to remember what else I used. I think I used the KRM with Turned, and what else did I use? Sorry, I'm like spacing on what I used, but oh, I used the Mark IIIs, obviously. Yeah. We're both playing Call of Duty. We're playing Black Ops 3 Zombies while talking about COD Zombies from Treyarch. But no, yeah, agreed. But I personally think you're more missing out with Grod Crovey and not being able to play that, because that map is very skill based. It tests your skills as a Zombies player. And if, like I said, if you don't know how to, I wouldn't say adapt, but if you just don't know how to play good, you won't get far. You'll get maybe round 30. And, like, you know, the manglers are a pain in the ass. They always cause everyone a problem. But that's besides the point. So I just wanted to say my piece on that. I think you're missing out more so with... Ugh, my hands are sweating. But I think you're missing more out with Grod Crovey than you are Dreisendrach. Like, Dreisendrach is just... It's a nice and fun map, but I still think Grod Crovey is more of a replayable map than Dreisendrach.
I drink to the nuclear bomb.
Gets bored easily. The map's been out for almost 2 years, 3 years, dude. You can sing it. Yep. Richthofen kills himself to collect his soul. In the cutscene. And I want to say something, though, real fast. I'm a solo player, mainly. I mainly play solo. I don't usually do a whole lot of co-op. The only other co-op I do is with usually Sloth or Ethan. And even then, it's far and in between. Like, when was the last time we played a game of COD? Yeah, maybe, like, around 40 plus first or Monkino. Maybe. That is on his channel, by the way, guys. If you are interested and want to be like, oh, wonder what they did on there, go check it out on his channel. His channel is always linked. Yeah. Like right now, I'm not really playing serious, but I'm feeling I'll get to 50 plus. Which is kind of annoying because, like, oh my god. Side note, like, last night was probably the first time I had played COD Zombies in, probably like a couple weeks. Like I said, I think about 2 weeks was the last time prior to last night me playing. But yeah, no, I got to like 57 before my dad needed to transfer his save data to his new PS4. But anyways, back to the main topics. Okay, what do you prefer, or what do you think shows better skill in a zombie? All right, or zombies player, the fact that they can get to really high rounds by themselves, or that they can get to a decently high round with a group. So basically, to put it in perspective, you have a full lobby, 4 players, they get to round 60. Do you think those players together collectively have more skill than the one player that gets to, say, round 100?
Let's play fetch the grenade.
Now, just before you give your answer, not to be a dick, but here are the facts. These are just facts. In COD Zombies, Black Ops 3, or the Treyarch series, I don't know about other zombie franchising and stuff like that. I just don't know. But for every player on the map, there is an X amount of zombies for each player. And obviously, in the higher rounds, the more zombies will spawn, the more players you have in your lobby. So.
Why am I so heavy now?
Yeah. Yes, but you also got to take into account, now I'm not defending it, I'm just, again, playing devil's advocate with the facts here. Almost every map, and I'm going to say almost every map, their infinite damage wonder weapon, or just their wonder weapon in general, excluding any ray gun or ray gun Mark II, is only able to have one out in the map at a time. So it's not like your whole team can have wonder wafts and shit. You know, not everyone can have thunder guns, aside from some glitches that I even think have been patched since being discovered. Like the Baby Maker, I believe that's a one-person only wonder weapon, you know? I'm not sure, but I'm almost positive. The wave gun. Nope, Sliquifire is one person only. The KT4, you can have multiples of those. The jet gun, as bad as it was, you can only have one, which is debatably a good thing. Trying to think. Scavenger and VR11 from Call of Dead can only have one. And the stabs, you can only have one. Yeah, per person, and one of each, unless you glitch. And obviously, if you glitch, your records on the zombie leaderboards would not count. Obviously. Yeah, I would have to argue that if you're, I wouldn't say good enough, but if you're knowledgeable enough on the map, you could probably solo it, no issues. I think you've seen me solo it once. I think you have. I didn't record it or live stream it. I just did it when I think you were over, and I think I was finishing it up before you were leaving. I know, I could be wrong. That was either you or Derek, one of the two.
I am surrounded by hell pigs.
you just gotta be methodical with it.
How do you like that, Demon?
But to be fair, though, we're both very methodical with our runs with each other, though. Like, we don't. Him and I run very strategic, almost strategy when we're playing together. Like, I won't have yeah. We won't have double pap abilities on the field. We won't have we'll have usually the person training with the wonder weapon, and that person will usually have a lightweight weapon with dead wire on it. That person's usually me, just because I'll say the veteran out of the two of us. I'm the veteran. I'm the one that's been around. I get to high rounds fairly consistency, ignoring earlier today where I just rage quit so much, not even getting to round 20. Yeah. But, you know, versus where he's, I wouldn't say new, but you're very green in some areas. Like, training, you're decent. With your weapon selecting, you're very green. Like, when we first started talking, you were originally starting to date Melanie. My sister, by the way. You used a lot of box weapons.
If that's all you got, maybe I'm not drinking enough.
It's almost half a decade. It's almost 5 years. A lot.
Wait before sight.
Yeah.
Getting low on ammunition.
YOLO.
Naspadanya, bitches.
You could legit YOLO the fuck out of it, and it would be okay. Oh, man. No. Yeah, I mean, I can name a few times where luck wasn't just on my side and it ruined runs. And I mean fucking ruined.
Don't worry, guys.
I wouldn't say he gets a little butthurt, but he gets some PTSD remembrances. Oh, I missed the monkey. Fuck. Try to throw a last minute monkey bomb to get through that shit. Oh my god! How slow.
Get off of me, swine!
Damn. Well, to be fair, I just popped on this. I was like, you know what? I want to play some Kino. One of those maps. Restart. Very similar. He trains in spawn, usually with some box weapons. And I've been slowly trying to convert him. I won't lie, I've been slowly been like, yo, just put Deadwire and Turned on your RK5 and Shiva and you're good.
They're splattered all over the place. Good hell spawns. Die!
I'll let you finish your setup on why you'd use your setup and shit, and then I'll go into why I use my setup. Yeah.
You don't want my soul. It probably tastes like vodka. Vodka. Die, demon spawn.
It's almost like Ascension. It's just very easy to train.
It is happy hour.
I showed him that strategy, by the way. Not to brown nose it a bit, but I definitely showed that to him.
You know how to say owned in Russian? Owned! Die, you filthy dogs!
You only get... Alright, I'm just gonna drop a little, the statistics that I've told you before. On Revelations, if you have Quick Revive, you will get a Death Machine drop. If the box moves, you get the Fire Sale drop. You naturally get Carpenter, Insta-Kill, Nuke, Max Ammo, double points. Now, when you're in the higher rounds, a lot of people don't know this. Some do, some don't. Every round has a cap of 4 drops per round. Obviously, certain gobble gums can allow you to exceed that, like Power Vacuum, which is why it's banned on the zombie leaderboards, because
You see what happens when you touch Nikolai?
it is hard to not notice.
Die, demon hell pigs! Just what the doctor ordered. Nikolai is coming for you!
Yeah. Per horde up, I want to say. But anyways, so when you are running a strategy on Revelations, you obviously want to make sure that you have ammo and, well, obviously guaranteed ammo to last you the round, and enough ammo to keep you alive. You know, you also want to have ammo in case of a panic. You also want to have a backup strategy if you down, which is what a lot of people don't count on is downing. Like, what's your plan B for if you down and you can't get your perks till the next round? Like, I'm running, like, currently right now on Kino, I'm running Soda Fountain. Last night, I was actually in this situation. Round 57, I had downed and lost all my perks. I could only get Jug and Widows. Soda Fountain is what I was going for. Didn't get it, obviously. And so my backup is just training right on the other side of the stage, opposite of the mainframe. Or the teleporter, my bad. But that's my backup strategy. And a lot of people don't take it into consideration that you need to have one, especially on Rev, because the Panzer just spawn in and they fucking wreck you. Same with the Margwar. If you're not listening or paying attention, they will fuck your day up every time. And there's nothing you can do about it.
the fury of the Red Army!
Thunder Gun is great for killing Margwars and Panzers very fucking efficiently.
Why do they
Like, that's all I use. Well, that's all I really use.
Alright, which one of you
I only really use the Apothecant Servant and T-Gun.
do you that now? But you were dead before.
I only use those two really just because A, if you really need to deadwire it up, you can always pick up another gun that a little bit later on in the run. It literally makes no difference if you get a gun with deadwire on it on round 1 or 100, especially on Revelations. It just doesn't matter. Like, you won't start using it till 100. So normally, unfortunately what sucks is because I do a lot of it off screen, my higher runs of Revelations, normally I'm not picking up a gun with deadwire until round 100. Maybe 101, 105 if I'm lucky. Depending on what my luck is looking like.
They're splattered all over the place.
Well, I wouldn't say really luck-based. I'd say it's more based on
Thank you.
wanting to get the bullshit stuff out of the way quick.
Bad hell pigs, bad.
Need some luck.
You capitalist hell pigs.
Thunder Gun comes out of the box. Arnie's, yep.
I think they're all trying to steal my vodka. This is proper socialist
Yeah.
reform.
Yeah, before we get in trouble with YouTube monetizations bullshit. You won't become a partner.
Die, demon hell pigs.
But
Come, Suka.
oh yeah, no, I don't got anything to worry about. But thank you, anyways. That actually brings me up a funny point. I'm gonna tell a quick story. Ethan, you know the story. I've told it to you probably countless times by now. Oh my god, I was so fucking confused. Like, I didn't even know that was possible. But, a couple months ago, I was playing a Grod Kroby run, and I got a copyright strike. Now, originally, I was like, oh, it's just the, just the intro, I'll edit it out later. I go in, and I see, like, the copyright notice is, like, in the dead fucking middle of the game. I'm like, what? The fuck? What? I was so fucking confused. I had no idea what to think. Deadwire, or not Deadwire, it was the fire sale music. I was like, what the fuck? Of all things to copyright me?
Richtofen, your children are becoming annoying.
Yeah.
Nikolai cannot die. Hey, that's right.
Oh my god. Treyarch game.
It is happy hour.
I would have been pissed. I would have been like, where's their copyright strike? What the fuck? $30 seconds. Yeah, you get 30 seconds per drop because when you do all three of them, when you're using immolation, you have basically a solid like 2 minutes, minute and a half of just, oh fuck.
Hakim Newts, hell pigs! Die!
Hey, shut the fuck up. I'm enjoying this new way.
Die, Satan's minions!
It's no fun. It's just too easy, and I understand that. But at the same time, it really raises the bar because it goes from, oh, anyone can get to 100, or only a select few can get to 100, no problems, da 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 da, to, yeah, now everyone can do it. You gotta step your fucking game up.
Why am I so heavy now? The Red Army cannot be overrun! Budem zdrovi. Let's stay healthy.
Yeah, like,
You fall
Yeah.
like coddled bourgeois.
and my biggest quarrel with Black Ops 3 is the fact that it's almost too diverse of what you can do on these games. It's too much with too much. And like some people might be like, "Oh, it's awesome. We have so much. There's so many different communities. We have the speedrunning community. We have the solo. We have the co-op. We have the campaign. This, that, the next thing." Like, I get it. It's a very diverse game at this point now, especially with zombies, where gobblegums, you can go straight up classic gobblegum or no gobblegums and beast it like it's World at War, or you can straight up be like, all right, I'm only going to use free gobblegums, like the classic ones where they're infinite amounts. Or you can be like, you know what, fuck this. I'm going to pop on shopping, free perkaholic, immolation, cashback, and fucking raindrops, and just fucking, just quote unquote cheat myself through these fucking rounds. Seriously. Alright. Yeah. Seriously. Okay. Here's a very controversial topic. Most overpowered gobblegum, and explain why. I already have my pick. Power vacuum. Yeah. Yeah. Now, what's your just because of all the nukes and insta-kills? Is that all your reasoning? True. Now, I'm going to agree with you to a point. My overpowered gobblegum is not power vacuum at all, actually. I think power vacuum only really comes in handy when you're low on ammo and you need to guarantee yourself some way to get ammo. And in my personal opinion, I think a gobblegum is very overpowered when it gives your infinite damage weapon infinite ammo. And that to me is far more overpowered than being able to buy anything on the map for free. Far more overpowered than giving you all the perks on the map for free. Far more than just the constant perk cycles, because, or not perk cycles, the constant, yeah, it's ironic too, because I have it in my setup right fucking now. But my thing is though, like, with Power Vacuum, that's an ultra rare mega. Like, you need to stock those fuckers up. You know, you really need to stock them up for them to be not fun, but just to be more viable of an option in a high round. You know what I mean? So that's why my pick is Alchemical Antithesis. I think it is the most overpowered Gobblegum in the whole fucking game. Just because it gives whatever gun is in your hand ammo if you get points. Alright, I can be 100% out of ammo. No ammo left. All I have to do is pull out the gun I want to get ammo on, pop Alchem, and guess what I'm doing next? I'm rebuilding a barrier. I'm just rebuilding a barrier. Oh look, I got one shot. Okay. Shoot the horde of zombies behind me. Alright, now I have full ammo. Usually if you're out of ammo and you're using Alchem, it'll switch the weapon for some fucking reason. I don't know why. Switch back, you know, reload, and just rinse and repeat. It's so fucking stupidly broken and overpowered. Like, I don't know why people are not saying it's more overpowered than fucking cashback or raindrops and shit like that. Like, yeah, raindrop gives you every perk in the game, or every drop in the map. But you also gotta think, like, are you really using all of those in one raindrop? Like, I know personally, I only use maybe half the shit that drops with raindrops, honestly. Like, realistically, like, barely that much. And it's, fuck. Sorry, I'm, like, yawning my ass off right now. But it's like, everyone's like, oh, Perkaholic broke the game. Like, no. Perkaholic just made my life a little bit easier. Fucking Alchem broke this fucking game. You can sit in camp. Yeah, you can sit in camp. Like, even if they kept the Thunder Gun the way it was in Black Ops 1. Alright, let's just say hypothetically they did. And it wasn't one-hit kill. Or it didn't produce drops, alright, when you got kills. Didn't produce drops, none of that. It wouldn't fucking matter. Alright, because you now have Alchem that as long as you're getting points, you have ammo. And an infinite amount of it, too. And it's 30 seconds.
Hurt your eyes.
Nikolai is coming for you.
Yeah.
No, it's my vodka. Mine.
Can kill a horde and a half. Yeah. And again, 30 seconds. Like, in the Giant, alright, 30 seconds can be a round with an infinite amount of ammo for the fucking Wonderwalk. I don't care who you are, I don't care what you say, 30 seconds can be around 50. Alright, it can be really quick. Well, no, I think like my quickest round 50 might be like 3 minutes on round 50. And that's just from just digging around. Because I've never legit sat there and timed my round 50s when I've been going through them. But, I remember where I left off mid-sentence. But no, it's alchem, in my opinion, and if you really think about it, you unlock that shit. Alright? You prestige? Yeah. Like, Prestige 1? Alchem was my perma unlock. Alright? Like... Oh my god, I'm trying to, like, breathe, but my body's like, no, you don't get to do that right now. So fucking annoying. Oh my god. Oh man. But like I said, like at any fucking rate, it gets very, very finicky when you really start talking about what's really overpowered and shit. But I still think Alchem, just because, again, it's a classic. All right, you have an infinite number of them. You can permanently unlock it on your first prestige. All right, there's no worries about unlocking it a second time.
But you still cannot have any vodka.
Oh yeah. Like, y'all see that I'm level 244. Like, y'all see that shit. Like, I didn't get to 244 by twiddling my thumbs. You know what I mean? Like, it took some time. It took some grinding. Like, high rounds are where I was going, man. Damn. Because I remember when I was Prestige Master, like when I had just gotten to Prestige 10, 35, I think you had just gotten to Prestige 8. And then you took a break, and then not soon after getting to 240, I took a break. So I think I came back on, and I was at 239. I want to say 239. I could be wrong, though.
If that's all you got, maybe I'm not drinking enough. Die now, son of bitch!
Alright. Feeling most overpowered wonder weapon.
They're splattered all over the place now. Why am I so heavy now?
Yeah. Anyways, what's your controversial? Most overpowered perk. Oh shit. Yeah. Alright. Wait, but oh wait. Banana Colada was never an official Treyarch perk. That was a rumored perk. It's never been in a Treyarch game, dude. It was just rumored. The more you know.
I like it rough, but not that rough.
Alright. So basically any Treyarch perk. Alright. I'm assuming you want me to go first because you went first with mine. Alright. I'm gonna say Tombstone. It was only in one map. Or well, no, it was in two maps technically. But it was only really used in one. And I'm gonna say Tombstone just because I don't know about you guys, but if you played Black Ops 2 Zombies, you were playing town with your friends, you always had 6 perks. And it was the 6 perk glitch that I still don't know if it was a glitch or a little Easter egg. But, I mean, I would have to say it's a glitch because that was a massively huge oversight.
Crushed under the might of the Red Army. Come quickly, I'm surrounded.
Actually, I'm on... I'm gonna be honest, I'm stuck between Tombstone and Vulture Raid. Now, Vulture Raid is bullshit. I don't need to know where everything on the map is. I think that part of Vulture Raid is fucking stupid. But where it comes in handy is when it gives you ammo. Obviously one ammo at a time, or 1 to 4 rounds, no matter what. Like ray gun, fucking ray gun, regular weapon. It gives you the ammo. So I think between Tombstone and just the perk glitch and the in Tombstone and just giving you basically an infinite amount of ammo as long as you were smart with it, you never really had a need to worry. Pretty much. What?
Hey guys, look what I did.
Yes. It drops you points. And it also gives you like a mini zombie blood for a certain amount of time if you kill a zombie with a green mist.
For you.
Yes.
Die by the hand of Nikolai. Hey, the rhyme, good.
Rage induces. Oh my god. I'm on round 35 by the way, dude.
Die, you filthy dogs. No touchy. I have issues.
Yeah. Like shoot the rocks with the Apocyan Servant. Yeah, he has been playing a shitload of Fallout. I never really got into Fallout, so I can't really vouch for it in any way. Cheap! Yeah. Alright, I just want to say this. We are now rounding 1 hour into the podcast. I'm actually going to finish hoarding up the zombies, and I'm going to get up, stretch my back, I'm gonna mute my mic. I would assume Ethan will be doing it as well, for the time being. Well, I was gonna call you on the phone and we can talk off stream for a minute. Oh. Shit. You're leaving.
Crushed under the might of the Red Army.
I would have just said just skip the gym one day and just do some crunches and push-ups in your room. Like, down and dirty, do it.
Why do they insist on picking on me?
Alright, well. Wednesdays. So my Mondays. Alright, I'll talk to you later, man.
Good health spawns die. You see what happens when you touch Nikolai? Just what the doctor ordered.
Oh man, my throat's really hurting right now. But round 36. Alright. I'm going to end the podcast stream right here, guys. Hopefully next time I'll have more people to bounce stuff off of. And ooh, Fortnite is ready. That is interesting. Maybe next stream, tomorrow's pre-work stream will be Fortnite. Just maybe. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoy this as a video. If you do, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.